there, welcome to my channel. I'm Erin, and today is an episode of #FridaySews, which is a hashtag that was started by Jen from Today in Jen's Sewing Room, where everyone here in the YouTube sewing community can get together every week to talk about what we're working on, what we worked on the past week, what our plans are, and a little bit about life thrown in there. Speaking of life, there's some background noise. My almost 1-year-old is having lunch. And we're doing this a little bit more on the go vlog style than normal because, is that good? She took her only nap in the car. She's decided she only needs one nap right now. So she slept in the car on our way home from JoAnn's. So we are doing this on the go together. This week, in terms of what I worked on a lot of things. I didn't have a ton of sewing time because of this new transition to one nap apparently. But I would work a little bit and get frustrated and say like, okay, I need a break, move to another project, and then just do that in a circle. So I didn't really accomplish much. I just pecked away a little bit at a lot of things, it feels like. I don't really think I got much accomplished, but it's just, and it was one of those weeks where things just, you make all the little mistakes and your bobbin runs out at the wrong time and just all those little things kept happening. More, you would like more? I have to give her more applesauce. Things I did accomplish. I had some throw pillows that I'm making new covers for. I got this one I did not make. I just sewed this button back on. And then this one I did make, put the buttons on. They're kind of wonky. It got to the point where I was like, whatever. The buttons are on there. They're vaguely in a straight line. I just did an envelope style opening that is back there. And then you're not even going to be able to see it. I attempted to stitch down 2 lines to kind of make it look like a faux placket because I did not want to put in the effort to actually make a faux placket. You literally can't see the lines, so whatever. It will do for now. I have 2 or 3 more pillows to make covers for. That will hopefully go a little better. I'm hoping my concentration is better. I also got a big old stack of flying geese sewn and all trimmed, which took approximately forever. But that is all good to go. I'm not gonna be able to work on that quilt a lot this next week because the person it is intended for will be here. So that is gonna be probably set aside for a little bit. But I got like the next phase done. My mom is coming in 2 weeks and staying with us for about a week. And I'm gonna have to put her to work to get this thing done on time. For the quilts I was working on binding, I got one bound. I got the binding sewn down. I still need to bury threads and wash it. The other one, I have not sewn the binding down yet. And then the other big thing I was working on was Brady's first birthday romper. I will flip it inside out and show you a better view in a minute. So here is her birthday romper so far. The zipper is in. I need to hand sew, I need to slip stitch the yoke down, and then finish I'm doing a sleeveless view, so I just need to put the binding around. Then I started working on the elastic casing for the bottom. I just have to slide the elastic in, do the snaps, do bias tape and put the snaps in. And then I am making little ties out of some yellow fabric. So I'll make those and attach them. Are you excited? Is it cute? She's very excited about her applesauce. And this is McCall's 7107. Let me go get it. I was correct. McCall's 7107. I've made it twice before. This is my 3rd time making it, and I'm filming a sew along, so hopefully that'll be up in a couple weeks. We'll see. I am doing view C, the ties, but then the view A sleeves. So that is what we're working on. I have to get that done by next Friday because that's her birthday party. But I think I will be able to accomplish it this weekend. So like I said, we went to JoAnn's today. I was not buying fabric or patterns for the month of June. I'm still calling this a success. It's the last day of June and the sale runs the whole weekend. So initially I planned on going like tomorrow because technically it would be July 1st. But we have family coming into town like 8 a.m. tomorrow. So instead of trying to get away and go buy these things before the sale ends and having that be a focus or a thought in my mind, we just went today because we had the time. The reason I went is because I want to make my husband the joggers from Simplicity 9691 Beauty. I like also the cardigan and the shirt and everything. Specifically, I want to make him the joggers. I have this pattern and I pulled it out to cut the joggers for him because I have a ton of sweatshirt material that I bought years ago to be the backing on a t-shirt quilt. I have a bunch of it left over, some heather gray sweatshirt, and I was gonna go ahead and do it like a month ago, right before I started this not buying patterns shindig, and I bought the children's. And I want the children's because at some point I'll make them for Brady, but I opened up the pattern pieces and I was like, why does these only have children's sizes? Where are the adults? Then I checked the front. So I bought the adult sizes. Yeah, yes, I bought the adult sizes. So I can do that. And I also picked up Simplicity 9336 specifically for the skirt and also the biker shorts. I am wearing a skirt right now. I bought it last summer and I wear it all the time now. It is the perfect bottom for this phase of life when I have a little girl crawling around and climbing things and I'm down there doing things with her on the floor. I like having a skirt and that little feminine touch and just not having shorts all the time, but the protection and the modesty that a skirt provides. So I really wanted that. I almost didn't get it. The first time I saw it, I almost didn't buy it because of the asymmetric hem, but like I can make it not asymmetric. Is that funny? Apparently I'm funny. I also grabbed Simplicity 9262. This was not even on my radar, but the woman that was going through the drawers next to me had it in her cart, and I was like, I like that. Especially once I noticed this version, because sometimes I think straight ones can just look a little baggy, but when I saw that they also had this version, I was like, that looks so comfortable. And we're getting close to a year. We're getting close to not having to nurse all day long, every day. So I'm really excited about dresses that I don't have to think about nursing access with. And this just looks super casual, super comfortable. And then I can make biker shorts just to slide on underneath. I also got Simplicity 9795. These unisex shorts. I just liked them. I saw them. They were one of the new releases, I believe. I think it was summer. Anyway, who cares? It's new. Has an elastic and a tie. I like that they have the different lengths. I actually like this pocket option. I don't know if I'll do it, but I like the option. Like that I can make athletic shorts or board shorts for my husband. I'll make a pair for myself also. And then I got New Look 6728 because every single time I see this pattern, I am like, oh, I want it. And then I don't buy it. Usually because I'm worried about how this will fall under the bust. That is my primary concern with the fit of it. But I'm just going to bite the bullet and try it. And if it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. But I think this was also $1.99. It was worth it. And I really like the double gauze they made it in. So that is all I got at JoAnn's for a total of like $10. Sewing plans for this upcoming week are hand sew that binding down, finish the birthday romper. Oh, and the pillows. Just finish all of these like little projects that I started working on. Yeah, I think that's reasonable. So life, our air conditioning is fixed. The big thing, it is fixed. This poor AC tech was here for like 9 hours, 10 hours on Friday. So he was here all day, basically building a new air conditioning unit, but it is working, it is fixed, it is amazing. If you are in the San Antonio area, please use Veteran Air. They are amazing. We had a great girls' weekend. We got to spend time with my sister, my mom, and my niece up near Austin, Texas, and it was really fun to watch. My daughter, now that she can crawl, she hasn't spent time with her cousin since she learned how to crawl. So they were just like chasing each other around, having a great time, both of them just busting up laughing. That was really fun. And then, like I said, we have family coming into town for about 2 weeks starting tomorrow. So my parents-in-law and my grandmother-in-law, who the quilt is for, are coming in tomorrow. I think their flight lands like 8 or 8:30. They are staying until next Saturday. My family is coming down and will be in town from, I think, Thursday. My sister's family, like her husband, my nephew and niece, are leaving Saturday. And then my mom is staying with us for about a week. So I think she and I are planning on doing some fabric shopping. I might have to put her to work helping me finish this quilt on time before we go on the road trip. But yeah, we're gonna have family in town. Speaking of the road trip, I want to crowdsource some ideas. Christine Sews a Lot recommended a fabric store in the Charleston area because we're going to be in South Carolina, which was so kind of her, and I'm really excited. So I am just going to list off the places we're going, and if any of you have been there or live there and can recommend somewhere that I should stop, I'm going to add it to my saved places in Google Maps and hopefully get to stop there. So we are going to Arlington, Texas, which is where my family lives, Ocean Springs, Mississippi, which is where we are moving. So if you have good recommendations in like the Biloxi, Ocean Springs area, I definitely want those because I'll be living there in a couple months. Montgomery, Alabama, Greenville, South Carolina, Goldsboro, North Carolina, which is where my husband and I met and used to live. So we're going to be passing through the Raleigh-Durham area, and I would love to stop at the scrap exchange, but we'll see. Our primary reason for going there is to see friends, and that is the priority. Then we're going down through South Carolina again to Edisto Island specifically, but we'll be near Charleston, and then Jacksonville, Florida, Pensacola, Florida, where I used to live, but I didn't sew really when I lived there. So I didn't pay attention to fabric stores. So yeah, Pensacola, and then Ruston, Louisiana, just for like a quick stop overnight, back to Arlington, back to San Antonio. So if you have recommendations in any of those areas, I would love to know. That, I think, is going to do it for Friday Sews. I think someone wants me to play with her. Oh, cutest thing, basically ever. I was sewing something the other day, and I was just doing some straight stitching. She really wanted me, but I was trying to like just finish it up, you know? So I picked her up and had her on my lap, and I finished sewing the seam or whatever it was. And we have taught her baby sign language, and she loves more. So she started doing more and then pointing at the sewing machine because she wanted me to sew more, which is a very promising sign for future interest in sewing. She loves fabric. She would love patterns if I would let her play with them. And she likes to watch me sew. So just planting the seeds of a future sewist over here. That does it for this kind of chaotic baby in the background Friday Sews. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys in my next video, and have a wonderful weekend.